be sexy. I'm sure I could try. All I have to do is wait for you to pass by. I can show you my trumpet, I can play you my horn. Yes, I could be your orchestra every night when you get home. Oh yes, I think I could be sexy. I'm sure I could try. All I have to do is wait for you and hope I catch your eye. Yes, I think I could be sexy. I know that I can try. Yes, I think I'm gonna be sexy and catch your eye. Get on the bed, baby. Spread your legs, baby. 'Cause I'm coming in with my drawing pin. Tonight I make you scream and shout. Tonight I push your inside out. Yeah! You're on the move, baby. I get the view, baby. I pull the chain. Use the toilet bowl. Hey, life's full of fun when you're on the dole. Yeah. My chocolate bar is warm and wet, and you love the thrills that you get. My melon pie is burning quick. Deep in your oven, it's big and thick. Ooh. The church bell chimes. It's such a crime. No alphabet could describe the grief only sleep now can bring relief, because oh, Fred's butterfly is dead. Oh, it got trapped in the drawer and lost its head. Oh, Fred's butterfly is dead, and it's not funny. Ooh.
You came to get me, I was lying on the floor. I didn't stand a chance, she hit me like a door. I She lives up in a treetop, and all her friends have wings. Her bed is full of ants, and at midnight she sings. But her brain is full of history, of scandals, bribes, and cats. And that lay out in the forest, in a coffin of leaves, blood, and hats. I met her at the bus stop. She thought I looked quite weird. I told her I might be straight. She said, that's right, then eat my beard. She speared my nose with her claws. She spat into my eye. She said I was her husband, and I didn't even wonder why. Why? Why? I knew I was her victim. I'd seen it in a dream. I could fight her off with vulgarity. I knew I was her victim. I'd seen it in a dream. I could fight her off with ugliness, but she drowned me with her scream. So I pulled out a shotgun and put it to my head. But when I pulled the trigger, it was her who fell down dead. Woo! I jumped into a taxi and hoped to get away, but she was my taxi driver and her face was white and grey. I was strapped. I jumped into a taxi and hoped to get away, but she was my taxi driver and her face was white and grey. I was petrified with fear. I went wet between my knees. Then I woke up on the mountain top, stood inside a pair of skis. Woo! I went zooming down the mountain. I went riding down a slope. I thought I'd get away, but she was there. She was there. She was there to dash my hope. She was sitting on my back with the spider up her nose. It was then I knew the future. She was a ghost and dead, I suppose. Woo! A snowman came and punched me, then kicked me off my skis. I went flying over Moscow in a supersonic breeze. And she was there waiting when I crashed to the land. Her lips were red with blood, and it was mine, and then I turned to sand. The butcher was in the cellar, cutting up my head. My legs were up on the hooks and half my brain lay dead. I thought I could escape, but Jesus said, no way. Now I go crammed into a can, labelled up and shipped away. She was the undertaker that never buried a soul. Made a pact with the devil, so she'd never need the dough. And I was just another lump on the production line, and the undertaker's dozen is a fast food that does just fine. Maybe you'll find my eyeballs in your stew.
All aboard the sailing ship, and we're off we go in a gale. We're searching for an island that looks just like a whale. Ahoy! Ahoy! We find it after 15 bloody years, and we're cold and we're starving, so we kiss and cry a sinking ship full of tears. We take to the water and wade our way to the land. But just as we get close, a horrid monster leaps out in front of us on the sand. It's a huge and fatty cake with cherries for its eyes, and a banana for a mouth, and a fistful of flashing ties. Buy my ties or I'll kill you. He growls at us all, so we all amass together and attack him like a wall. His strength is so strong, but so is ours. And we knock him to the ground, and then we jump upon him, and we eat him up without another sound. Full of fatty cake, we wobble on the island, where we find a toad on a bicycle, who takes us home to his castle grand. He fills us up with soup and tells us a happy fairy tale. You know, the one about the mouse who drank up all the oceans and then got beaten up by an angry whale. We laugh and we titter, we drink ourselves until we're sick and stop. And then the toad teaches us to his bed, takes us to his bed, teaches us to his bed, takes us to his bed, where he loves us all a lot, a lot. We wake up in the morning all tied up in chains, with sewers in our mouths and thunderstorms in our brains. We try to move and free ourselves, but every motion is in vain. For the toad has chopped off all our limbs, and it's filled us all with pain. We scream and we cry, so in comes the evil toad and hacks off our tongues and ears. We dabble on for many years, so he kills us all with his garden shears. Shears. He takes us to the garden and cuts us up into bits, burns us in a fire, then beats our ashes into nothing with the brutal pair of sticks. And there is nothing we can do, and there is nothing we can say, for now we are dead, with a horrible beast beside us saying, "Oh, oh, I'm the dirty, flirty devil. Please do come this way." So we follow him to hell, where he sticks us down his loo, and he tells us we must suffer. Then he sits down above us and has a long, good poo. Ooh! Hit me with a saw, solo Satan! And that is the end. How to play Monopoly with an 11-string acoustic guitar. Take a trip to Marylebone Station. If you pass, go collect £200. Take that trip, my baby. Take that trip while you can, or you may land on some houses and you'll be left without a pound. Take a trip to So, take a trip to Marylebone Station. Broken my toe. Clumsy, clumsy spider web, what did you catch today? A fool just like me, or a fly that got away? Oh, or 1,000 wicked
saw 1,000 dreams like a race. Clumsy, clumsy spider, what did you catch today? Clumsy, clumsy spider, who just got away? Ha ha, it's me! Ha ha, you caught it today! Ha ha!
Jill is a skinhead with big floppy ears. She's got a lovely big bum and a fridge full of beers. She grew up in a graveyard, but now she's found the Lord. And she rents a house in Hollywood and likes to travel abroad. Her mother was an Easter egg, her father was a submarine, and a hamster is a magnet who thinks he's a marine. He lives in a great big cage and rides a secret speed machine. And there's this moon called Becca, who's always on her arm, and he doesn't wear braces, but he's got so much charm. Ooh, well, Jill went out a-hunting on one fine day. It was a virgin because it hadn't rained and it was very bright and gay. But the tiger was awaiting for a meal to wander by, and when he saw Jill, he was so happy he had to cry. Well, now, Jill saw the tiger flying through the air. I thought she yelled and killed my hair. But the coat didn't matter, cause the tiger didn't care. He came down like a thunderbolt, got impaled in her underwear. Well, Jill ran home with a story packed to tell, but a policeman didn't believe her, so he put her in a cell. The jailer was a big strawberry cake who was looking for a cherry. He fell right in love with Jill and got drunk on a bottle of sherry. Well, Jill sat in the cell, making a meal out of the wall. Soon she tripped right through and escaped into a hall. But Sarah Lee was standing there, looking like a heap of sand, with horns in her skull and a chainsaw in her hand. And Stephen Dodd stood behind her with a ring around his face. And when they began to scream, Jill turned into a box called Jen a Mace. Yeah! But Jen Mace couldn't take it, and Jill squeezed out of his ear. She ate up all his wax, oh, and then turned into a pint of beer. But the king of the earth was nearby and came to have a look. He dangled in his roots and grabbed her with his hook. His name was Hubert, and he drank the girl away. Now poor old Jill can't be sketchy anymore, because a toilet has just taken her bottom away. Yeah, woo! Goodbye, Jill. Goodbye, Jill. Goodbye, Jill. Goodbye, Jill. Goodbye, Jill. Goodbye, Jill.
This song's called The Bognor Regis Bus Driver.